Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I got some goodies that I'll be installing in the truck today. This time I partnered up with CarTrimHome, and they've been graciously enough to send me some products for an install and review. And they sent me the LED sequential smoked turn signals, which will basically go on the other side of that. So I got two of that, and what it comes with is the two LED Phillips and the pry tool. And then the other item that they sent me was their convex mirror with the blue tint, and I believe it also has this film that repels the water. So we'll add that to the truck as well. And this also has the turn indicator behind the mirror, so that'll be pretty neat to do. So we'll get that going, and we'll go through the install process of that as well. And so we'll get right to it. All right guys, so it's the next day. I ran out of daylight yesterday, but we're gonna go ahead and do the install of the LED sequential turn signal. So I just want to make a quick note. I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time. It's a bit windy in my area, so bear with the wind noise. I'll try to muffle it with my hand, but audio might be very terrible. How to remove this? What I found the easiest way is you cup the corner here, and then you just kind of like pry it. So it'll be hard to try to do it with one hand, but we'll see how we can do it. And there you go. And so your tabs are hopefully not broken, and that looks good. So we'll just set that aside here. And so this is what we're looking at. So I believe we just have to remove this. And this can get tricky in removing. I've removed this already to install a LED puddle light, but shouldn't be too bad. So we'll remove this. I think it's 2 screws, and then there's a clip right there. And I think that would be it. Pro tip. What I found is that if you remove this cap here first, which is this right here, with the pry tool it came with, it's much easier to remove this whole entire piece, because I thought this was actually this piece only, but it's the whole entire thing. So once you remove this cap, shimmying this out very slowly could come out easily. It's been a while since I took this out, so anyways, you can see that there's the puddle light right there, and here's the turn signal that we're going to replace. So what we're going to do is just unplug it from here, and then get the new one. All right, so recap: remove the top cover first, remove the cap under here to remove this whole assembly much easier. Okay, so we'll go ahead and proceed. The new sequential LED turn plugged in, so we're just going to do a quick test. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and proceed. What we can do it sits like so. Something like that. So get that worked out. Okay, so So once you install the new one, basically just reverse the process. And what I do is I just laid this on right now. You can see that it's not quite on yet. I wanted to show you how to put this back on. So the best thing to do is align this and then clip this first piece so that it's nice and flush, and then install the 2 screws that you had removed. And then over here you want to make sure that that's seated and clipped. So the rest of the part that you need to deal with is the bottom part, and all you have to do is just make sure that you install this inside of this. So, and that's just shimmying it all the way underneath. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, and I'll show you, and that should button up this whole piece here. Okay, so you can see that it's all nice and pushed back in. So the last step is to put the cap back on, and you're good to go. You can see over here in the driver's side I've already completed. This was the first one I did. So it's all buttoned up, cap's back on. I'll show you how to do that on the other side. It's pretty easy. So everything's buttoned back on. Before we actually put this, we'll put this cap back on. So how I do it is I just go underneath here. Let's go ahead and push that mirror in. And you just basically want to get this tall piece behind right here. So just like that. All right, let me try to put the phone down and I'll seat it in there and I'll show you how. Okay, so just be careful that you don't snap that middle piece. In my case, for this one, I did snap it, which is fine. It'll still hold with these two. So just be very careful. It looks like this is a very flimsy piece. I could technically probably glue it, but it holds just fine. So anyway, so you shimmy it this way, and then the rest you just in there, and then get a good tap. Make sure everything is seated correctly, and that's it. Okay, so just be careful of that middle piece. It's I was a little bit too anxious and just broke it off. It doesn't take much, so just be careful. Now we put the cover on. Let's see if I can do that with one hand. So I like to put the corner here first, just like that. So I just snapped it like that. You can see it's still not in yet. And then down here, just start putting it back together. All right, so there it is, fully installed. Just want to say thanks to CarTrimHome and Sevag. We partnered up, and if you want to take advantage of these sequential LEDs, I'll have all the information in the description below, and you guys can benefit from some of the discount codes that we'll put out there. So we'll have some more stuff to show. For instance, waiting on it's going to be the convex mirror. We'll do an install video on that. That'll be easy because you don't need to replace the whole entire bottom piece. You just need to remove this and then pop the mirror out. So that should be easy. Anyways, if you have any questions, again, let me know in the bottom.